Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel, Glam with Suzanne. For those that are new, thank you so much for joining me today. I am super excited to be unboxing the November Boxycharm Premium. It's sitting right there behind me. As per usual, I go through all the products. I actually try them on and do a little quick tutorial for you guys. I give you my thoughts, my opinions. So if that interests you, be sure to continue watching. And babes, you know what it is. If you're not part of my YouTube family, what are you waiting for? All you have to do is smash the subscribe button and be sure to click the bell notification so you don't miss when I upload a brand new video. We do a lot of fun beauty content on the side. I do a lot of beauty box unboxings, some makeup tutorials, some hair tutorials. So if that interests you, you have to join my YouTube family. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram page, Boxycharm Sneak Peek, where you can get the latest Boxycharm spoilers. And follow me at Glam with Suzanne for some more beauty content where I do all my makeup tutorials and unboxings and just a whole bunch of fun stuff about my life. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's video with the November Boxycharm Premium. So for those that are new to the world of Boxycharm, Boxycharm is a monthly beauty subscription box. This box here today was gifted to me by Boxycharm, so thank you so very much. It's just for review purposes, but this video itself is not sponsored by Boxycharm. My opinions are completely my own. Now, this box over here is the premium box, but there are also two other subscription types that Boxycharm offers. It's the base box, which is the small subscription. It's 5 full-size items for $25, and then there's a Boxy Luxe, which happens on a quarterly basis, and that will be happening again in December, and that box is $49.99 for 8 to 9 items. This baby over here is $35 for 6 full-size items and has a guaranteed value of $175 or more. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's unboxing and see what we have. So let's dig into this month's box, and there is a card inside, and the card inside tells you the theme of the month, which is Boxy Harvest, which is perfect for Thanksgiving. And I like getting these cards because it tells you what products are inside and their retail value. So let's go ahead and jump right in and see what the first item is. The very first item in the box is by Eyeshadow. This is the Unveiled Artistry palette, and I actually have this palette already, so we're going to go ahead and use the one that I already own, and I'm going to put this aside for a giveaway. So let's go ahead and jump into the palette. And the color story in this palette is beautiful for every single day. I cannot wait to show you guys a close-up because I've been playing with this palette quite a bit. So here is a close-up of the palette, and the colors are absolutely gorgeous. Please ignore that I beat up this palette because I have been using it quite frequently. This palette does retail for $50, which is a great value for the box. It already pays for the entire box itself. And the packaging is really, really nice on this as well. I just love the soft matte finish on it, and it feels quite durable. And the best part is that it does have a mirror inside as well. And these shimmers are gorgeous, guys. They are so buttery. And I love the fact that you get a row of shimmers and a row of matte formulas, so you could really complete a whole look with this entire palette. So let's go ahead and put this aside because I feel like there's something else in here that I could use for the eye look as well. Digging back into the box for the second item up. And the second item up is by Joseph Colors. This is the Block Party eyeshadow. I have mine in shade Heart of Gold. There are so many different shades that this comes in, and they are absolutely gorgeous. They're very creamy. They're very glittery. They're absolutely beautiful. So let's go ahead and swatch the shadow. Ooh, and this is gorgeous. So here's the shade Heart of Gold, and it's like an old gold color with a little bit more olive undertones. Absolutely gorgeous. There are little tiny flecks of shimmer in this, but it feels really, really creamy to the touch. So we're definitely going to be using this shade in combination with the Eyeshadow eyeshadow palette. So let's go ahead and jump into the look. So babes, I had a blast being able to create this eye look using these two eye products, and I will say that they performed beautifully. This one does retail for $20. I don't know if I mentioned that, but absolutely gorgeous shade. I absolutely love how beautifully neutral this is, but it has a little pop of color to it. So let's go ahead and move on to the next items in the box. Digging back into the box for the next item up, let's see what we have here. And it is by Pure Cosmetics. This is the 4-in-1 Skin Perfecting Powders Face Palette. I have mine in medium tan. I love base palettes because they have everything that you will need, especially if you're traveling. This is perfect. These shades in here are gorgeous. There is a translucent powder, there's a bronzer, there's a blush, and then there's a highlighter. So let's go ahead and put these to the test. So I'm just dipping into the bronzer with an angled brush. I'm going to go ahead and try to snatch the face a little bit. I'm going to place it right about here and above. And ooh, that is gorgeous. I love the shade of this because it's not too warm. It's kind of a mid-tone bronzer. Usually what happens with face palettes, and this happens quite often, is that they're a little bit more reddish and it just can be sometimes too warm. But I think this is gorgeous. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze the perimeter of my face. Moving right along to the blush, I'm gonna go ahead and apply it towards the back areas of my cheeks, just so it looks very lifted. I'm just gonna pick that up on a fluffy blending brush, and I feel like I probably picked up a lot. And I'm gonna place that right about here. Ooh, I did pick up quite a bit, but I'm just gonna buff it out. And this shade is absolutely gorgeous. I love how it just sort of brightened up the whole look. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. So far, I'm really loving these shades in here. They're just absolutely perfect for my complexion. And this does come in one of 3 shades. And this is a brand new launch for Pure Cosmetics, so I love that we're getting that in Boxycharm. So now for the most exciting part, the highlighter. So let's go ahead and put that to the test. Now it does look a little bit more darker in the pan, so that's a bit concerning to me because I don't want it to reflect too darkly on the skin. So I'm just gonna swatch it first to get a sense of what that looks like. And yes, that is a little bit more on the darker side, but we'll go ahead and try that out anyway. So picking that up on a fluffy tapered highlighting brush, I'm just gonna put that to the tops of my cheekbones. That's actually very pretty. It's a little bit more on the subtle side. You could definitely build it up to be a really beaming highlight, but you can really go in quite sheer if you want to as well. Now the one thing that I will say about this highlighter is that it is a little bit more on the grittier side, so it does emphasize some of my texture on my skin, which is not my favorite thing. I really prefer more finely milled highlighters so I could avoid getting texture on those areas, but it's a gorgeous color, so take that into consideration when you are playing with this. You could always wet your brush a little bit more and then go in to try to get it to blend out a little bit more seamlessly, but it does seem to accentuate a little bit more of the texture. But overall, this palette is quite beautiful. The one thing that I haven't tested out is the translucent powder shade, and that's simply because I've already set my face, so I feel like it would be an unfair test of this product. But I do like that it's a little bit more on the banana side because this is a medium tan palette, so I don't think that it's going to come up too ashy, but I'm going to have to test that out before I make that claim, but it is looking quite good based on the actual undertone of this shade. So now let's go ahead and move on to the next product in the box. Digging back into the box for the 4th item up, and it is by The Real Her. This is the Lip Liner Duo. There are 2 shades in here. It does retail for $25. So let's go ahead and take a look at the shades. So the first shade up is I Am Confident, and the next shade is Be Yourself, Be Real Her. So there is one shade that's quite darker, it looks like a burgundy, and the other one looks like a nude. So let's go ahead and swatch them on. Ooh, and this shade is gorgeous. This is the nude shade, and it's I Am Confident. I feel like that's going to be my favorite out of the 2. And the next shade up is Be Yourself, Be Real Her. So these are gorgeous shades. I feel like they're going to be perfect for your kind of staple red look. And then this one's going to be perfect for your nude. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the I Am Confident shade, which is the nude shade. And then I'm going to choose a lip color of my choice that's not from this box, but I will be showing you that lip color in case you guys wanna know the lip combo. So let's go ahead and line our lips. So this is what the lip liner looks like on me, and this is a beautiful nude shade lip liner. My one issue with this is that it's a little bit on the drier side, so it's harder to fill it in and fade out that lip liner. It's easy enough to line with it, but not good enough to fill it in, if that makes sense. I really love the ColourPop Cosmetics lip liners because they are very, very smooth and buttery. So if you wanted to, you could use them as like an all over shade for the whole lip if you really wanted to, but with this, it's a little hard to do. So I'm gonna go in with my own favorite liquid lipstick, and this is a product that I've actually just recently reviewed. It's the Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. Those ones are so amazing. They're super long lasting. And in the previous video to this video, I swatched 30 of them. And yes, I said 30 of them. So be sure to see that video after this video. Even if you just love lip swatch videos the way that I do, be sure to check that video out because there are definitely some really amazing colors in that lip swatch video. I'm going to go in with one of my favorite shades. It's called Manila, and this is a gorgeous nude color, but definitely very wearable for every day. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my lips with this shade. Now keep in mind, this does not come in Boxycharm, but it is a gorgeous lip shade. And I absolutely love the way that this look turned out. I love this combination. It's perfect and neutral and just like a really nice, easy, soft glam for every day. So now let's go ahead and move on to the fifth item in the box. And it is by a brand called Grown Alchemist. This is the Detox Night Cream. It has peptide 3, echinacea, and reishi extract in it. It's supposed to help with fine lines and wrinkles and results in really radiant and youthful looking skin. It has a huge retail value of $125, which is crazy. So let's go ahead and open her up. And the packaging is in a metal tube. So let's go ahead and see what this looks like. I'm just gonna open it. And it is a very thin consistency cream. Considering it's a night cream, sometimes they could be a little bit more heavier. But this feels really, really soothing on the skin. It does smell like a really fresh spa scent, if that makes sense, but it doesn't really have a very strong scent to it at all. If you're not into fragrances, this will definitely work for you. And my skin feels really, really smooth to the touch. So I cannot wait to test this product out. It's really hard to give a judgment call on skincare, as you know, because it's definitely unique to each person. And as you know, it takes several weeks to notice any changes to the skin when you are incorporating brand new skincare. But I'm excited to get a new skincare product in this box, especially one with such a huge price tag, because I know myself, I don't usually splurge on really expensive skincare items, but I love getting them in my subscription boxes. So let's go ahead and see what the last and final item is in this month's box. Digging back into the box for the last item up, and it is by a company called Cosmetics, and this is a skincare brush set. It does come with 2 brushes inside. One is a cleansing brush, while the other is a dual-sided silicone mask applicator. Let's have a look at both of them. The first brush up is the dual-sided silicone mask applicator. I love this because one side has like little rough dots on it and the other side is smooth. So this is perfect for applying your mask, and it's great because that means that you don't have to use your fingers and contaminate the jar of product. So this is perfect. And then the next one up has these little circle dots on it. It might be hard to see on camera. I'll try to insert some footage, worst case scenario. But this is a cleansing brush. You could go ahead and cleanse your skin using the cleansing brush. And I'm super excited to test out these 2 skincare brushes. And that completes all 6 items from this month's box. So let's go ahead and chat a little bit about the box overall. So babes, here are all 6 items from my box. And I will say that this box was pretty impressive considering the variety of products that you do receive for $35. My one feedback about this box would be that the palette was sort of just like your everyday color scheme. I would really prefer something a little bit more unique, but that's just because I feel like we get a lot of neutral palettes in Boxycharm. So I would like something a little bit more colorful. But this is absolutely gorgeous for every day. So if you're into a very neutral palette, this is gorgeous as far as the formula and the consistency of the product. Absolutely great product. And I will say that I absolutely love this Pure Cosmetics face palette. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of wear out of it, especially because I really love that bronzer undertone and the blush shade. So this is going to be one of my favorite products. So overall, I will say that I'm quite happy with this box. But I will say that the palette was just sort of like, meh, nothing really shocking or surprising, which I would really hope for in the future. So fingers crossed, the next premium box is just much more exciting. But the products in here are definitely worth the value, especially for $35. So I'm going to go ahead and tally up the entire value of this box, and you will see it on the screen there as per usual. And if you guys are interested in checking out Boxycharm, I'll leave a link in my description box below in case you guys are interested in checking out Boxycharm for yourself. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. And be sure to join my YouTube family if you haven't already. All you have to do is smash the subscribe button and be sure to click the bell notification so you don't miss when I upload a brand new video. I should have a December Boxycharm spoilers video coming up very, very soon, so you don't want to miss that. And if you're not following me on my Instagram page, you must, because I am always posting some really fun stuff on there. Follow me at Glam with Suzanne and Boxycharm Sneak Peek. I cannot wait to see you guys on a future video very, very soon. But until then, be sure to check out out one of my other videos. I just did an Ofra Cosmetics liquid lip swatch video, which was a lot of fun. So I'll be sure to tag it at the end of this video so you can continue watching. And I cannot wait to see you guys all on a future video very, very soon. Bye-bye.